I'm not linking or duetting or stitching this video to the person who made the original video, because I honestly don't think that they, and yes, I said they because I don't want to let you know if it's a he or she. See how you can use they, the plural, for one person? Language. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not gonna connect them to this video at all, because I honestly don't think that they made the video out of any malice or bad intent or anything negative. I think it was really something that was fun and lighthearted they did. Now, with that being said, this is something that I personally hold dear inside of me, and I just want to say that I don't believe that there's any such thing as black music or white music or this music or that kind of music. Music is music. Music is like math. It's universal. No matter what country you go to, no matter what language it is in, whatever note you are hitting is the same note no matter where you go. Okay? I personally always wanted to learn how to play guitar because of Slash and Angus Young. I wanted to rap like Eminem and Nas, Rakim, etc. I suck at both those things. When I was young, I couldn't afford a guitar, and a couple of years back, I did get a guitar as a gift, and I can hit a couple of notes, hit a couple of chords, but I suck. Music is music. It's universal. From Kenny Rogers to, like I said, AC/DC, Nas, Bob Marley, Ruben Blades, Tito Puentes. Music is music. It's supposed to hit you here. You understand what I'm saying? There's no such thing as black and white or this and that. Now, are there racist people in the music industry? Yes. Yes. So, but that's one of the reasons that I've always said, if you show me a person who only listens to one type of music, then I'll show you a certain person. It's not always the case, but it's a good indicator from what I've experienced. Because I've heard people ask me stupid questions like, why do you listen to that white boy music? Or they'll come along and they'll say just the most idiotic things, like, I play my music loud, especially in the car. When I'm coming down the road, you can hear me. And I remember one person would ask me, are you always disturbing the neighborhood playing the music? Until one day, I pulled up playing something they asked. And I wasn't disturbing the neighborhood anymore. I was playing something they liked, so I wasn't disturbing the neighborhood anymore. It then turned into, now you're playing good music. Now, I'm not saying that that person was racist, but there were stories about that person, and they had a little bit of reputation. I don't know if it was true. I didn't live there long enough to find out. But they had a little bit of a reputation, and when that happened, I kind of went, okay, that makes sense now. But that's just the way it goes. I've had people ask me, like, growing up, I've had people be like, oh, you're not really a Guns N' Roses fan. You don't like Guns N' Roses. And I'm like, Guns N' Roses, it's the 80s, it's the 90s. They're all over the place. How can you not know who Guns N' Roses is? And it's just, to me, anytime I hear that, it just clicks something in the back of my... Again, the person may not mean anything by it. You know, we grow up in our own little worlds, and most of us only get to see what's in front of our faces. Fortunate for me, I understood that the world was bigger than what I saw in front of me, which is probably the way I feel this way about music. You know, so, I mean, in my world, it's reggae, calypso, soca, salsa, rock and roll, hip hop, whatever it is, it's music. I remember I heard this, I think it was a Japanese metal, a girl metal band, and the song really hit hard. And I'm listening to it, and her voice came over, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that because this is not metal and her voice doesn't fit. Somehow it worked together though. And then I found out later that the song was about chocolate, about how much they love chocolate or something like that. And I was like, you know what? It all works. I really enjoy this. But that's just the way I look at it, you know. Like, music is music. That's pretty much what I want to say here. But after this little bit of a rant, I will play along with the person and I will answer their question. Notice again I said their. I'm talking about one person. And I will say that the song, well, actually I have a few. Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. B-52's Love Shack. That one actually holds a really special place in my heart. And AC/DC's Thunderstruck.